I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Qapla. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. False word. Important things are needed new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or sin's tall word, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to BedLife for Friday, December 3rd, 2021. Also, National Bartenders Day. So congratulations to AOC, our favorite bartender turned congresswoman. You did it. You did it. Congratulations. And, good luck with all that. So welcome all. Welcome. K-Sapien was first in the chat today and says, "Moi, I am finally first. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and pleasant Festivus to all." Thank you, K-Sapien. And my first Christmas greetings of the year. Richie Poole says, "Qapla." And I'll say, if you gave me Christmas greetings earlier than today, I just ignored it. So this is the first I will accept. So they don't count. Richie Poole says, "Qapla." Captain Trek says, "Hi." John Meyer says, "So this stream is about AOC." Well, no, it was partially about AOC. And we have now moved on from that segment, unless people want to circle back, in which case we'll circle back to AOC. I'm sure no one has ever had any problem circling back to AOC. Not Ryan Johnson says, "Hello in Qapla. Hail Karoga, hail Karoga." Captain Track says hello to John Meyer. Captain Track says hello to Not Ryan Johnson. Not Ryan Johnson says, "Captain Track, hello, good sir. Hope your day has been a good one." Richie Poole says Qapla to Captain Track. And Rabid Slug Ouchies, the troll formerly known as Kronos, says firstish. Welcome, Kronos. 54.5 Access Radio says hashtag mac and cheese forever. Abso-effing-lutely. How do they expect, of all the bullshit Alex Kurtzman has ever put up on Star Trek, on TV, there is no way you're going to get me to believe that First Officer Tilly over there doesn't like cheese. It is not possible. Okay? There's only so much I can, I can set aside. Okay? You want to tell me that matter to energy transfer is a reality? Okay. You want to tell me that sentient holograms are a thing? Okay. That androids have gotten so futuristic that they themselves are indistinguishable from a living being? Fine. Okay, that faster than light travel is not only possible but relatively easy. I can live with that. That wormhole aliens have pretended to be gods to entire planets and taken faraway species controlled so that they could give birth to their own emissaries so they could be of use decades later. I'm okay with that. Okay, that there's aliens out there from virtually every world that look more or less like a human with some fancy stuff on their forehead or spots on their back. I'm okay. But no, I cannot believe Tilly does not like cheese. There's only so much I can disbelieve. Rabbit Slug Ouchie says, oh, just start the show already. Stop making us wait. Don't make me go sweepies. Is it possible to sleep stream? It is. I've done it. Rabbit Slug says, did Deej get his power back or get back his power? Because Deej had a power outage earlier. I hope he did, Rabbit Slug. I hope he did. Jedi Bill's in the house. Qapla, Jedi Bill says hello to Rabbit Slug Ouchies. And he says, hello, Bird of Prey, Qapla, Brother Warrior. Hail, Karoga. Hail, Karoga, Jedi Bill. And Jedi Bill says hello to 54.5 Access Radio. Remember, guys, 54.5 Access Radio is playing you the best of Hitler, Mussolini, and Emperor Hiroshito. Jedi Bill says hello to Captain Track. And where's Kronos? Asks Richie Poole. What is Kronos? Who is Kronos? And why is Kronos? Yes, the divine four questions, Richie. 54.5 says hello to Jedi Bill. Super Blubberpuss is hailing everyone. And a special Bird of Prey, Qapla. Hope you and family are well. Thank you, Super Blubberpuss. Nephew of Prey, suffering from an ear infection. Otherwise, we okay. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47 Yorktown. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Dan Ben. Hello, Dan Ben. Nicole Malo says, I'm back. Well, for a bit, my interweb is down. Lol. Well, that's no good, Nicole. Super Blubberpuss says, Jedi Bill, hello again. Hope you are well. Hello, Sisso Prey. And Nephew of Prey.
Say hail.
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 Hail. Hail, Karoga. He's transmitting it telepathically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see his mind moving.
What?
Hail. I don't know. Yes, Sisso Prey.
I just wanted to tell your constituents.
Yes, talk to my constituents, Sisso Prey.
I haven't received any Facebook messages from any of you yet. That is all.
And nor will you, as I have deleted all your Facebook friends who are subscribers.
And adorable things like him eating noodles. You were so cute eating noodles.
Yes, if you'd like to see Nephew of Prey eat noodles, try to find Sisso Prey on Facebook.
That was, I don't have any messages. Not find me on Facebook, which people can find me on Facebook. Is she going to smoke another cigarette?
I would imagine she probably is. Mama Pray does like to smoke them cigarettes. So if you want to send Mama Pray something, you can send her a Larmy cigarette.
Yeah, don't answer that.
What? Mama Pray, your brand of cigarette is what? Larmy?
I'm sorry, what?
What is your favorite brand of cigarette?
You didn't know the answer?
Larm?
Marlboro.
Oh, I was going with the old time. I was going with the old time cigarette brand. Of course, I knew it was Marlboro.
Marlboro is
Marlboro Red. Anyway. Nicole is back for a bit into Web is Down. I read that. Super Bubba says hello again. Hope you are well. To Jedi Bill. Yvette's in the house. Says good evening, Daddy, and everyone. Good evening, Yvette. Okay, now Sisso Pray will quietly sneak over to me and tell me a secret message.
chocolate mousse cake, is it?
I know what you're talking about. It's not chocolate mousse.
Thank you. Just wanted to be mentally prepared in case she forgot and got me full of it. All right.
It is Sisso Pray's birthday in 2 days. So Sisso Pray mistakenly believes that there might be a cake around.
There might be a what?
A cake around.
Okay, then be upset if I leave now.
Probably true.
What?
I mean, Mom will probably be upset, but
Yeah. Why?
it'd just be more cake for the rest of, I mean, more nothing for the rest of us. No, it's my pillow.
Pillow guy.
I do like the My Pillow guy. He's a great American. Vince Lindell, what's his name? Wait, am I confusing him with Mr. Lindell? What?
Thanksgiving empanada.
I can't have a Thanksgiving empanada. It's definitely salty. Yeah, all the soft breads are very, very salty.
Side of it, squeeze the guts.
I appreciate it, but I'm good. Thank you. I've had more salt in the last 24 hours than I've had in the last 96. Not that I'm complaining. I enjoyed my short break from my low sodium diet. Mike Richards is greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Yvette, I said hello to Yvette. Nicole says, well, not in the nut house yet. That's good. Sorry, I had to mute while I coughed. Cinnabon Bunny says hello. Hello, Cinnabon Bunny. I hope your stream goes well. 47 Yorktown says bonjour. The multi-gunman's in the house says Bird, welcome. Multi-gunman says Bird, how's it going? What did you do?
Carrot.
You hit me with a carrot. Carrot slap. Who asked for that?
Well, Dean just asked me to get you.
Fuck you, Deej. I
Receiving my messages, and I did have a message.
And I said I wanted Deej to have electricity.
I can't give it to
God damn it, Deej. That's clearly Sassy's carrot. Now I've got foot-mouth disease. Thanks, Deej. So it was Charlie's. Then it became Sassy's. Then Sissel Bray slapped it in my face. Nicole says, Bartender's Day, you say. Where is my free bottle of the good stuff? I don't think it works like that. Yvette says, grabbing the salt slug appeared. John DeMarco says, greetings, all greetings, John DeMarco. I was up so late last night that I was on all of John DeMarco's stream last night, and then on for another several hours after he finished streaming. Which, by the way, you guys should check it out. He played Star Trek Bridge Commander Mobile. Beautiful game. Super Blubberpuss says hello to Cinnabon Bunny. Rabid Slug Ouchie says alpacas look better than AOC. Yvette says hey to Cinnabon and Kronos. Rabid Slug, who is Kronos, says I'm not a troll. Lol. And Nicole is also Nicole says I'm the troll. Rabid Slug says the doctor was self-aware. That hologram from Voyager. Nicole says, well, STD is cheesy. This is true. This is true. Rabbit Slug Ouchie says, I'm not okay with fake pull my finger track. Yeah, neither am I. John DeMarco says, Heisenberg compensators are one thing, but not liking mac and cheese just makes suspension of disbelief too far. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I can accept the Heisenberg compensator. It's only doing away with, after all, one law of thermodynamics. Okay? But Tilly not liking cheese, not possible. I mean, think of everything that would have to be true. Tilly, not liking a food. So the only, well, maybe she's allergic or lactose intolerant. And you're like, no, because there's no way lactose intolerance is still a problem in the future. Okay, lactose intolerance has almost virtually been eliminated today. You can put stuff in the food to make it tolerant for those people who have lactose intolerance. So there's no reason a replicator wouldn't know that if you were lactose intolerant and just tweak it enough to take the lactose out and still create delicious macaroni and cheese. Deej says, greetings, bird. Hello, all. Leave Tilly alone. I'm not picking on Tilly. I'm picking on the writers, Deej. Nicole is lolling. Rabbit Slug says, someone doesn't like cheese. Deej. Yvette says, hey to Deej. A multi-gunman saying hi to Deej. Everybody saying hi to Deej. Defonda Reams is in the house. Qapla Defonda Reams. Hello, nerd people. Rabbit Slug says, well, he paid the power company, apparently. I guess. Nicole, hello to all. Had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you all did too. That is awesome, Nicole. Glad to hear. Sherry. Sherry. The name's so great, she gave it to herself again. Is in the house. Welcome, Sherry. Rabbit Slug is telling Deej he's horny. Now. Welcome. Richie Poole says, hail to Sister O'Prey. Hail. She hailed you back, Richie. Rabbit Slug says, hey to Sis O'Prey. Defonda says, did I miss Dear Bird letters? I like those. Very fun. No, we didn't get to Dear Bob. As only was 2, though, when I checked last. Rabbit Slug is here. Richie is happy as well. Nicole's Deej is always horny. Please. Words and Pictures is in the house. Qapla, Words and Pictures. John DeMarco says, how's Nephew O'Prey? He's okay. He's got an ear infection. It hurts at times. But if we keep him occupied, he seems like a halfway happy baby. Sherry says hello to Sis O'Prey. Deej says, so Nicole. Deej is saying hi to Sherry. Sherry back, baby. That's my impression of Deej singing, not me singing. Rabbit Slug says, is Sis O'Prey wearing a towel? No, she is fully dressed. In fact, she was out for a couple of hours. So she is definitely well dressed, as it's quite cold in New York City today. Richie Poole says, I want to hear Charlie say Qapla. You know, Richie, it's going to be soon. It's going to be soon. I can feel it. Sherry says hello to Deej. And Nicole is lolling and says, hail, Mom. Rabbit Slug says, oh, good. Now Sherry can start stabbing Deej for a change. Rabbit Slug says, Bird is a daddy. Only to Yvette. Sherry loves Deej. Rabbit Slug says, someone was snuggling a bit too much. Sherry, I only salt slugs. Nicole is hailing Charlie. Multi-Government says, Bird of Prey. Mom O'Prey's favorite cigarettes are Manitoba cigarettes, the official cigarettes of the RMCP. Dale Gribble's cigarettes from King of the Hill. Deej says, I guess I need to make a video for Sis O'Prey. Rabbit Slug says, I want a Mom O'Prey tale. Well, I don't know. Maybe later. Who knows? We'll see. Nicole is lolling a Deej. Richie Poole says, the My Pillow guy is insane. Rabbit Slug says, Mr. Lodell is an entrepreneur, however you spell it. Rabbit Slug says, I have 2 My Pillows. I've got several myself. And Rabbit Slug Ouchies, a.k.a. Kronos, says, tell Sis O'Prey to embrace traditionalism. Jedi Bill says, hail to Deej. Rabbit Slug says, carrots are evil. Deej says, hi to Bill. I'm skipping a few. People are saying hello to everybody, which is awesome. Awesome. Nicole is calling for a food fight. Deej yells, yes. I guess that's where I said son of a bitch. Rabbit Slug says, I'm always up. I'm a party slug. Okay, the original party slug. Nicole says, rambling ouchies. Well, mine is not a veggie. Super Blubberbush says, Bird of Prey. Have you seen the new flying car? The new flying car. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this flying car. Let's see. Yes, I want to leave YouTube. Welcome to the future. Your personal aircraft is aluminum and carbon fiber powered with 8 powerful electric motors. No, that is not a flying car. Okay, a flying car would have to have wheels so I could drive it on the road. That is not a car. Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads. I do. I mean, don't get me wrong. That is a very cool personal hover vehicle or whatever. But it is not a flying car. And flying cars have to have retro packages, so you could retroactivate any old car becoming a flying car, like in Back to the Future, where you could turn those old Jeeps into flying cars. And it has to have more than one seat. Okay? Anything, what the fuck is the point of having one seat? I need to be able to have at least 4 seats. Race car inspired safety frame. Can fly safely with the loss of one motor. How many motors does it have? 4. I know. But hands-free hover and emergency functions. Triple redundant flight computer. Ballistic parachute with rapid deployment time. LiDAR sensors driven terrain. Tracking and obstacle avoidance. Make your garden or terrace your private airport. 190 pounds. Well, that's not good. Maximum pilot weight, 210 pounds. Hey, that's bullshit. I weigh more than that. You can't just put this out there only for so-called people that are fit. No, that's racist. That's racist against us pleasantly plump people. No. Width when folded, 900 mm. What the fuck is an mm? 900 M&Ms? That's a hell of a lot of M&Ms. And it's not going to make me get any way less. I have to think about the width of things in M&Ms. I'm going to go up to 260 pounds now. 900 M&Ms. How much is that in inches? Alexa, how big is an M&M?
What? Wow.
What? 9.5 feet?
She's just the worst. And if you would just let me drown her now so I don't have to wait until the day when you're not around, I will take care of the problem for you. And I'll put a little dot over there.
I would say an M&M is probably closer to a third of an inch. Flight time 20 minutes. Where the hell am I going to go in 20 minutes? Top level flight speed. Software limited to 102 km per hour. Oh, it's like 63 miles per hour. I don't want fucking software limiting how fast I can fly. I'm paying you, motherfucker. I want it fully open.
You want some of this?
No, fuck you. I'm going to pay you to limit how fast I can fly. Service ceiling. Above 1,500 feet. Well, how far above? Flight controls. 3-axis joystick. Throttle lever. Battery type. High discharge lithium ion. You know what that means? Highly risk at burning you alive. You will fly through the sky like a burning candlestick and crash and die. No, thank you. No, thank you. an hour on a 220 volts or 2 hours on 110 volts charging time. Yeah, how much if I fly right into the wires? They'll probably be at what, 3,800 volts. I guess I could charge it in about 5 minutes. Max total power output, 88 kilowatts. Who the hell cares? Chassis type, all aluminum space airframe. Bullshit, nothing space. Motor type, high power output, electric, brushless, outrunner. Order your own. A complete vehicle is $92,000 US. Oh, look, you could be bothered to put the price in US dollars, but you can't be bothered to put the width in inches and feet. Go fuck yourself. If you want to have your own Jetson 1, please contact us. 22,000 USD deposit to reserve a build slot. We plan 12 build slots for autumn 2022, with production starting the summer of 2022. Please contact Peter Turnstrom at peter@jetario to order or for questions. The entire 2022 production is sold out. Oh, reserved for a client in San Francisco. 2 for a client in San Francisco. You know what that means? I'll just go to San Francisco and take one. Here's one reserved for a client in Sweden. Any reserved for anyone in New York? No. California, Germany, Mexico, South Carolina, Brazil, Italy. Oh, well. Listen, it's interesting. And if I had a house on the beach and I wanted to just fly around the beach like an idiot, I guess I'd waste my money and get one. And then I'd get a friend to get one, and we'd attach lasers to it, and we'd do space battles, mock space battles. But would we actually do anything useful with these? Absolutely not. They are completely useless. So thank you, Super Blubberpuss, for that interesting flying car. You are always welcome, John DeMarco. John, if you would like to check me out, check it out. Here's a link to his channel. Awesome. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, sorry about that. I think we're okay. Rabbit Suggs says he was the best thing from Voyager. That doctor was a pretty good thing about Voyager. Super Bubba says, sorry to Jedi Bill. I couldn't stay longer last night. The conversation was too depressing and draining me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Mr. CCDV says, happy National Bartenders Day, y'all. Qapla, Mr. CCDV. Fresh from his stay on history with R&R today. He did a stream with Rambling Canuck or Robert Knowles, however he prefers to be addressed, and talking about some military stuff. Rabbit Slug says he's lactose intolerant and still doesn't like her. Deej bartended for 11 years. And Uncle Remus says milk makes him fart. I'm sure it makes her fart too. I don't think she cares. Rabbit Slug Algae says, hey, Mr. CCDV. What's up?
Laptop.
Oh, Charlie, you got a laptop too? Okay, let me get those paper towels. So I need those paper towels.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I said no.
Charlie got his own laptop. There you go, Charlie. I mean, it's kind of weird that the screen doesn't change, but it's fine. Rabbit Slug says he didn't pay the power company. Deej did. You see if that works for you. I don't think it's going to work for long. Rabbit Slug says there are bops. Rabbit Slug says Charlie is in the Karogan mines. No, he's not. The Multigun Man says vertebrae confirmed. Deej Odyssey is horny for Tilly. Carlo Albanese puts in the emojis, including me, Mamo Prey, Nephew Prey, Sassy, and Mamo Prey's taking over the stream. Oh, yes, Charlie. Yes. You punched Cecil Prey in the nose. Striking a blow for men's rights. Yes, Charlie.
Throw my computer out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm taking over the stream.
Who's been holding up the
Just
damn
for a
elevator?
couple of minutes.
Oh.
But, hi guys. I know that most of you know what's been going on here. That Sis O'Prey and Nephew O'Prey has not been here since Halloween due to illness and on everybody's part. And Bird's birthday passed on November 13th. And Sunday, December 5th, is Sis O'Prey's birthday. So, I have
That.
in my hand,
Yes.
I am lighting candles. Oh, I shouldn't light them near the oxygen.
No.
No, I shouldn't. Too late. Well,
Will you be celebrating Joey's birthday too, since I wasn't here for that?
yes.
That's good.
Yes, so I have 2 cupcakes that each have 2 candles.
Considering
But-
the fact that
You know what? Bird's candles aren't lighting. So,
That's fine.
Hidra, take your plate and pretend that your candles are lit.
That's good.
Okay.
I have a cupcake in front of me with M&M's, vanilla frosting,
All right.
vanilla cake.
Two.
Why do my initials say PP?
It's the closest I could get. Anyway, I'm not singing, but we can have Alexa sing. Okay, Alexa, sing happy birthday.
like this song.
Okay, let's do this.
Need a left one.
Happy birthday to
Me,
Happy birthday
to me, and Sis O'Prey. Happy birthday, Sister Pray.
Okay. Now, you don't have to eat the vanilla one. I got you, bro. That was just the.
Can you hold my baby?
Sister Pray, did you forget how to blow out candles?
Gotta blow out the candle,
Oh,
Charlie.
watch mommy blow out the candle. Happy birthday, mommy.
Yay!
Yay!
Birthday, son.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Huh? Somebody's on the phone.
It's Deej.
It's Steve. Uh-oh. No slapping today, Tom.
It's already, dude, he got slapped. Hello, world.
And it was Uncle Joey's birthday. That's why we got cupcakes and candles.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, December. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Deej.
Thank
Bye.
you.
You got a personal phone call from Deej to sing a happy birthday song. Okay.
You want me to take that?
Yeah, you take this phone break.
No.
Oh, that's cheap. Oh, that's cheap.
Okay.
We have other customers.
Okay. Thank you. DeFonda Reams is Bird of Prey. I was making bets to myself if you would get my name correctly today. So close. You just skipped the John part. The Jafonda. Oh, Charlie, eating cupcake. It's a lot of sugar for a little baby.
What could possibly happen? You want to go to your high chair?
I'll put the camera back to, I mean, not that we're using a camera, but I'll put it back to my icon instead of Mamo Praise. So the Jafonda Reams. Sorry about that. The John Fonda Reams. The John Fada. The Jafada. John Fada. He is eating it right. He's very good, Charlie. He had an innate way of knowing how to eat a cupcake. You might have observed cupcake eating before. You've come a long way. There's been a long road getting from there to here. And nephew praise cupcake eating. Carlo Albanese says, "Hail Caroga, hail Caroga." How cold is it? Asks Jedi Bill. Oh, it's 25 degrees colder than it was yesterday. So they said. And yesterday was
the damn
what, 50?
elevator?
Oh shit! Rock Solid gave a super chat while Mamo Pray was speaking. Says here's $1. Here's a couple bucks for Sisso Pray to throw at something at Bird. And then for another $1.49, he said, "You missed the other super chat, son of a bitch." Thank you, Rock Solid. So that's double the price. So that means you paid for Sisso Pray to throw something at herself. And you got eyebrow Dak, which one might say is reward enough. Dr. Alex is in the house. Hello, Dr. Alex. Says, Qapla, bird of prey, glad to hear you sounding so up and energetic. Well, every 2 seconds I'm stopping to cough. But other than that, I am feeling pretty good. So thank you, Dr. Alex. And I'll be honest, I'm doing this on 2 hours sleep. 2 hours of sleep, maybe 2.5. Which means tonight is going to be a tough night. I might sleep early and get up and maybe find time to hang out at Jep Nerdy and then go back to sleep after that. But we'll see. We'll see. Rabbit Slug says a maybe is promising. I can't make that type of promise. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says Qapla, bird of prey. Dear most recent Star Trek Discovery review. Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Hello, this is Amazon. This call is to authorize a payment of $999.99. We would like to inform you that the order has been placed for Apple iPhone 13 Pro using your Amazon account. If you do not authorize this order, press 1 to dispute.
Oh, no. Yeah, right. Right, yeah. Sure. Cold day in hell. I'd be ordering an iPhone from Amazon. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Qapla, bird of prey. Dear most recent Star Trek Discovery review. I don't know what that means, but thank you if you enjoyed the most recent Star Trek Discovery review. Dr. Alex liked the flying car and the man from the golden gun. D.D. Myers says, Qapla, bird of prey. Bird of prey, Qapla. Hope you and family are doing well. Thank you, D.D. Rabbit Slug says, hot is a H wheel. What is a H wheel? Multi-gun man says, bird of prey, that's not a flying car. It's a flying Jeep, and it's made in Karoga. Well, if it's made in Karoga, then everyone should buy one. And send me that $92,000. In fact, because you guys are friends of Karoga, I'll sell it to you for $91,599.99. Rabid Slug Ouchies says that's Airwolf. Tribble redundant. Yes, Tribble redundant. Carlos says, remember, Karogan Airlines gets you to your final destination faster than most. That's true. Mr. CCTV says, Mr. Fusion, folding wheels, and a flux capacitor. Woot. Absolutely.
He dropped the cupcake and the dog took it. We're at my brother's.
Who are you talking to, says O'Brien? Beckett. Richie Pools says bird of prey is too heavy for the flying cars of the future. Super Blubberbush says bird of prey, sorry, sir. Defonda Reams, Defonda says bird of prey, you don't know what a millimeter is. Defonda, it said M&M. How the hell is it an American? Am I supposed to know what they mean by MM? The multi-gunman says M&M is millimeter. I don't know where you're from, multi-gunman, but I use M&M as a chocolate candy. Dr. Alex puts in a link to the real flying car. Let's see. I'll probably just look at it myself. Joe Biden donated $1.49. Thank you, Joe Biden. He says, "Where is Dear Pop? I have stuff I need to do." Thank you, Joe Biden. We'll get to Dear Pop as quickly as possible. James Bond flying car, man with the golden gun. I can't rebroadcast that, but thank you. Multi-gun man says MM is mostly Mexican.
Engineering fraternity and like
Richie Poole says, "Bird of prey, you ain't going anywhere in 20 minutes in that thing. You're too heavy." Damn it, Richie Poole. The Jafada says, "Bird yelling at a website is why I watch this channel."
Yeah, you went on me. Okay, come on, I got you.
Dee Dee Myers says, "Bird of prey, well said. Who cares?" But is it transparent aluminum? That's a good question, John DeMarco. I bet not. In fact, I didn't even see glass. Rabbit Slug says, "The tip counts in any currency." Multi-gunman says, "Bird of prey, you can afford that Jetson one. That's pocket change for you." Not really. But I will tell you that is if it came close to a hospital bed or a flying car, you might be able to get a better deal from the flying car, depending on the hospital bed. Deej says, "Wonder if number 8 in Spain is PJ." That would be wonderful. Rabbit Slug says, "My name is Helga. I come from Sweden." Nicole says, "All that flying car is a turboprop, if not too far off the mark." Rabbit Slug doesn't like the future. It's a toy for a plaything, says Nicole. Carlo says, "The future is bright orange." Wait, the future's bright as the future's orange. Rabbit Slug says, "You okay?" I hope so. John DeMarco says, "Sorry my channel made you sneeze." I didn't picture it being your channel triggering it, but it might have been. I might be allergic to John DeMarco or his channel. Rabbits Look Ouchie says, "AOC is Berto Prey's snuggle buddy." No. Captain Drax is Berto. I would. I know I would. That's what I'm saying. But she's not my snuggle buddy. Captain Drax says, "Bird of prey, just say Kronos. We all know Rabbits Like Ouchies is Kronos." And you see, the thing is, I am AOC's type. She dates white guys exclusively. So, I could teach her. Yeah, she is from Queens. That's the problem, though. I don't really like people from New York City, generally.
Oh my God, why are you beating me up?
Oh, obviously, there's once in a while, but Charlie. Yes, get her, Charlie. This is the only time you'll be able to hit your mother without it being your fault.
It's all over me. Now, you want to get down? You satisfied? You wanted me to hold you this whole time? Okay, now Ye wants to come back up, and I don't have any hands. Mom, I'm coming.
Now you don't hit Mama Prey, Charlie.
Come, Grandma. He don't.
Super Blubberpuss says vertebrae. Does Tilly still win races? Does Tilly still win races? To the buffet line. She's likes cheese. She eats that first. I bet she does. I bet she does. Rabbits like algae says they just woke up. Sure you did. Darth Maul says an explosive birthday. If I ever saw one. Candles next to bird. Boom. Actually, if you want to see something that looks like a cartoon, YouTube search oxygen annular fire, and you see this fire going down like you'd see something Wile E. Coyote set up across the desert floor.
Yeah, I'll take you.
Super Blubberpuss says happy birthday. Richie Poole says, but Bird of Prey said there was no cake. Bird of Prey lied. Actually, Richie, I didn't lie. There was no cake. There was cupcakes. Many cupcakes, but no actual cake. Rabbit Slug says birthdays are sexist. Dee Myers' Bird of Prey stays lit. I got it out. Sherry's got some cake and cheer. Carlo Albanese says praise the Super Jedi Bill. Enjoy a good brew of Captain Trek. And as always, hail Karoga at Bird of Prey 5. Thank you, Carlo. Rabbit Slug is lolling a Deej. Dee Myers is Bird of Prey and Sisso Prey, happy birthday. Thank you. Rabbit Slug says bravo. Dee says, and many more. Many more. Thank you. Captain Track says Bird of Prey. Please tell Sisso Prey to check messages. But that was a while ago.
On your nose, as promised, but instead, Charlie put it all over me.
Ha. Sisso Prey said she did. She was coming over with icing to put on my nose, but instead, Nephew O'Prey put it all over her. Very good, Nephew O'Prey. Yeah, she'd have to waste a cupcake to do that. So it's not going to happen. But thank you, Captain, for admitting your guilt in the matter.
You don't want Grandma to get rid of your cupcake?
No, it's a piece of cupcake. Okay, I know what you want.
Are you coughing up Karoganite, says Kronos. No phlegm, unfortunately. So many nines. Yes. Kronos is Bird of Prey. Why do you even bother with answering of the phone? Once in a while, I hope that it might be somebody good. A live scammer. No, it's a live scammer. I know it's you. It says it's you. Like, why do I pick up when it's a number I don't know? John DeMarco says, for anyone interested in Geop Nerdy this evening, we will be starting a little later than usual at about 9:30 or 10 Eastern. Son of a bitch. But thank you for the update, John. Kronos has Uncle Paulie's number, and now Kronos is here. Interesting. Jedi Bill says, why can't we see you today? I just wasn't comfortable. Okay, so in all truthfulness, Mom O'Prey was very busy with Nephew O'Prey and didn't have time for me to get properly dressed today. I could have just thrown on a shirt, but I wouldn't have felt right. I'm warm. It's just too difficult to be made up, to be presentable. And if I was, I'd care about like what I'm doing right now, like coughing and stuff. So life goes on, and I'm sorry. It just wasn't a day for a camera. Maybe, hopefully next week, we'll be back to doing cameras. I know it was more important I be here today and be able to stay on as long as possible, considering how short the last few streams have been. And that was it. I am sorry, Jedi Bill. I do like to be on camera, but I'm all... also, I knew Mom O'Prey and Sis O'Prey would be walking past a lot of time. And while Sis O'Prey might not care, Mom O'Prey doesn't love being on camera. Kronos says Biden doesn't have the mental capacity to donate. Poor Charlie, says Kronos. Let's see. Is Joseph here? Asked Kronos. It's a good question, Kronos. I haven't seen him. Darth Maul says, Vertebrae, you speak AOC's love language, and you know your way around a bar. That's true. I don't know, but I speak her love language. AOC's love language.
Really? You just wanted me to stand up?
Captain Drag says AOC's only type is white guys. Broad range.
They say the different love language, affection, presence, like being with the person, time spent together, or gift giving. Everybody feels loved. That is a violin that doesn't make any sense.
That's showing how much I care.
I'm asking for empathy. I'm educating you. Let's see. I'm trying to think.
I don't feel educated.
Figure out what yours might assume. It's usually words of affirmation, gifts, acts of service. It's like time together.
What are you talking about?
There's the books complaint. That
The book.
Saying you speak someone's love language actually references a book about love languages. And I think it's called the 5 Languages of Love or something. And basically its point is to help understand your partner and what it is that makes them feel most appreciated. And it's usually one of those 5 things that is their primary. If you have problems, it's probably because your primary is something else.
See, I don't have problems. That's the thing.
Just say after that letter you wrote Kate.
Oh, wait. No. There's let's not use real names.
Your love.
Let's not use real names.
Violette.
That was a long time ago.
Affirmation love language, so you'll have to see if AOC is one of them as well. Just saying.
Any connection to real life events is totally fictional.
We'll say 8K. the letter you wrote to HK, which could literally mean HK, like backwards from 8th grade to kindergarten. Yeah, I'm gonna say your words of affirmation. Or at least that's what you like to give. I don't know what you like to receive.
Captain Track says, so AOC's only type is white guys. Yes. Corona says Charlie O'Prey is hitting Mom O'Prey. No, he's hitting Sis O'Prey. Yvette says she's not white, she's translucent. Like Captain Bidet. Sis O'Prey won't get that joke. Richie Pools says the operative word in cupcake is cake. Hey, I didn't lie. I said there was no cake. I didn't say there was no cupcake.
True.
Sis O'Prey even agrees. Corona says, I can barely see you, Yvette.
Cakes.
Richie Pools says Captain Track. Bert O'Brien. Who is Captain Track? Track. Icing is clothing, says Kronos. Deed says icing on Sis O'Prey, and I wasn't there to clean it off. Son of a bitch.
Unfortunately, what he got on me was chocolate icing, which, while delicious, does not look nearly as attractive as sweet vanilla icing. Chocolate icing looks like something else.
And there's Sis O'Prey with the overt racism. Thomas Potts says maybe Bert O'Prey will read Dear Bop by 10 p.m.
Chocolate ice cream icing look like something else.
Bird is his Mandingo, says Yvette. I don't know. Is that the movie site?
Mandingo.
So Mandingo, I guess, is like the same thing for male dancers. I'm listed on Mandingo. It's Aussies. It's for Aussie. No, it's for Aussie strippers.
I take no part in this.
Oi, Sis O'Prey, why is your name on this mandingo.com registration?
Support you.
Captain Trax is vertebrae. Was that you admitting you like makeup? I don't know what I could have said that even resembled that remark. I don't like makeup. I don't like makeup on myself. I don't like makeup on women. There's very little reason women would ever need to wear makeup. Super Blubberpuss is vertebrae. It's fine, Bird. We are happy just for you streaming and sharing your birthdays with us. Aw, thank you, Super Blubberpuss. Yvette says hey to DD. I assume she means you. Sis O'Prey. Chrono says Sherry is giving him blood loss. Sherry says you'll be fine. Nicole says Mr. X. Richie Pools says tell us more embarrassing Bert O'Prey stories, Sis O'Prey. Oh, she's in the other room. Darn. Richie Pools says I don't buy it. Sis O'Prey would look good with any flavor of icing on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Corona says, oh crap, not Aussie O'Prey. Okay, so let's go to the Dear Bop. Okay. Let's go do Dear Bop. Because I know. Hi, Charlie. You're back? That was very good that you were out of the room while I read that comment. Let's see. Oh, we've seemed to have gotten a few more. Wow. Quite a few more, Dear Bops. Okay. Dear Bop, you really can't say that a pressure washer could hurt everyone's face. Take rock solid for example. Like, could it get any worse? Ah, fuck you, Soft Buddy.
I don't know what that was about.
God damn it, Soft Buddy is an asshole. He's banned. Yet he makes me read some things sometimes when I don't check who sent it. Richie Fool wants you to tell more embarrassing stories.
You want me to tell the one about the letter with no names?
No, because we already said today.
I already said the end result of it too.
It didn't go well.
I'll just leave it at that.
I gotta go restart Coco Melon for Nephew O'Prey. Do you want me to restart it, D, or just leave it? Okay. Okay. Dear Bob, I am leaving YouTube and all social media. Goodbye, Saul. Saul, if that's you, you changed the name of the way you spell your name, and you already said hello today. So I don't know. But if anybody is thinking of leaving YouTube and all social media, if you really feel it's the best thing for you to do, then I appreciate you telling me in advance. So I know that you won't, I know that you're okay, presumably, and just decided that there are less toxic places you want to spend your life. I can't do it myself, but if you honestly can do it, good for you. I just hope that you're not spiting yourself. Most people, I think you're better off on YouTube or some social media. The thing is to just remember, it's not real life. Cronus' soups is so sweet. He's giving me the diabetes. Professor Brainy Specs says, Qapla, Qapla, Professor. Good to see you. And Captain Track lost 6 subscribers today. But you gained, God knows how many you gained. Chrono says, could you get a cis O'Prey tail? I will ask her when she comes back. And Sal, I hope you reconsider, but if you don't, Godspeed and good luck, sir. Holiday guide for far left liberals. New Year's, Democrat president. Another great year ahead. Republican president, F America. Martin Luther King Day. It should be every day. President's Day under Democratic president. We love Obama. Republican president, F America. St. Patrick's Day, let's get drunk. Easter, Christians are evil. Mother's Day, women power. Memorial Day, F America. Flag Day, F America. Juneteenth, second best holiday. Father's Day, Sexist Day. Independence Day, F America. Labor Day, third best holiday. Patriot Day, who cares? That was years ago. Columbus Day, that's Indigenous Peoples Day, you white colonizer. Halloween, yum candy. Election Day, vote blue no matter who, even if they are criminals. Veterans Day, F America. Thanksgiving, white colonizer day. And Christmas, screw Christians. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to say it's the funniest list, but if that's what you wanted to get across. And executive producer Saul Leibowitz confirms that it's not him leaving YouTube and will remain sub to the channel. And he also just finished mowing the lawn. Hooray to him. Hooray to you, good sir. Holiday guide for conservatives. New Year's under a Democratic president. Hope it's better this year. Republican president, another great year. Martin Luther King Day. You know he was a Republican. President's Day under a Democratic president. Trump 2024 under Republican president. Trump 2024. St. Patrick's Day, let's get drunk. Easter, praise Jesus. Mother's Day, love you, Mom. Memorial Day, thank you for all those who died for us. Flag Day, runs down the street waving flag. Juneteenth, what the F is this? Father's Day, love you, Dad. Independence Day, USA, USA, USA. Labor Day, I don't care. Patriot Day, remember forever. 9/11. Columbus Day, yeah, we know he never landed in the U.S., but we don't care. Halloween, yum candy. Election Day, Trump 2024. Veterans Day, thank you, veterans. Thanksgiving, yum turkey. And Christmas, happy birthday, Jesus. Okay, also, not particularly creative, and I would guess these were written by a conservative. Now, don't get me wrong, you guys know I supported Trump. Still would. But I would be hard-pressed to call Trump a conservative. That said, whatever you need to call him to vote for him, please do. Dear Bop, stop insulting Tilly. This is your final warning. No, thank you. From Thomas Potts, I looked up Berto Prey. Top result is plagiarism. What? I don't understand. Sent from his iPad. Bird o' prey. Eliminate plagiarism. That's it. That's an ad. That's an ad. Why would you say that has anything to do with me? Somebody paid Bing. First, you should have looked up Berto Prey 5. Berto Prey 5. But let's just see what Berto Prey brings up. Spectacular solitude game glamping. Thank Berto Prey. Ask Berto Prey about Tree Bones Resort. Well, yeah. Okay. I think I reviewed this at some point in my long history across the internet. But yeah, I don't see anything that would rise to the level of plagiarism. Now, I do have a story on plagiarism, but not really appropriate here. Dear Bob, the NRA pulled the trigger of the gun I was holding. I never touched the trigger. It's not my fault. Alec Baldwin. Yeah, Alec Baldwin. I'll be honest. In the beginning, I felt bad for the guy. Now I don't. He's just a I never, first let me put it this way. I have always believed Alec Baldwin to be a human piece of garbage. That said, I had pity for this human piece of garbage because of this, the death he caused by pulling the trigger of a loaded gun. Now, I get it. He didn't know it was loaded. He didn't think it was loaded. Whatever the reason, I get it. I'm sure he didn't intend to kill anybody. I don't think any malice was involved. It was just stupidity. And as is often the case, when you give a stupid person a gun, people can die. And Alec Baldwin is not a smart man. He probably pulled the trigger. I say probably because I'm guessing. I wasn't there. Is there a chance that, a random pressure wave happened to cross over the trigger of the gun at just the precise angle so as to move it? I suppose. Is it likely? No. It is definitively more likely that the person holding the gun pulled the trigger. Was it on purpose? Accidental? I don't know. I don't care. I'm willing to believe it was accidental. I'm willing to believe that the benefit of the doubt goes to him, that he did it out of incompetence and not with malice. But that said, he still had a part in the death of that woman. I wouldn't think he should. I wouldn't think he needs to face charges, but at this point, I've lost whatever respect I might have had for him as a general human being. Now that he and his family are trying to paint themselves as the victim rather than the actual victim who has actually dead. That's very sad. And Gary Katzer, Rock Solid, says, you can't do space battles with a Jetson. It requires atmosphere for lift, and there's no atmosphere in space. I know. But at night on the beach is like a space battle, and with lasers and stuff. Picture everything dark and black and lasers shooting across, and you're, flying over the water and the beach. That's what I'm talking about. It's like a mock space battle. Kronos named a cat foobar. He didn't care. Nicole says Tilly is silly. And Kronos says, Bird of Prey, I have to Gelogia. I just thought you should know. Thank you, Kronos. Super Blubberbo says, it was the wind. Dear Bob, can you call Sis and ask her if a certain Manny moved to New York, if she would go out on a date? Could be like the old TV show, Who's the Boss? Or something like that. Or an updated version of The Nanny, just being the Manny, without the annoying voice like Fran, the Manny. I will ask her next time she passes. She's inside right now.
We can't find his tablet, the one that he...
They're looking for Charlie's tablet. The one he watches while in the car, like he was last night on the way to the doctor. You sure? Maybe it's still sitting on the back seat of her car. Hi, bro. It's Sissopray here. Hey, I know you're still waiting to get Charlie a Christmas gift. And I know I know what you need to get him for Christmas. Please get him this. See link below for Christmas. I know you can afford, as you told me, you cleared $525,000 off YouTube this year. Besides, Charlie will totally love this gift. Thanks, Brother Joe, sis. Cozy Escape Playhouse, $1,200. Well, $1199.99. I'll be honest. For what it is, it doesn't seem that expensive. That said, when I was a kid, one of my family members had like something like this, and all I remember is falling down it and like almost impaling myself on a piece of wood. This is no way would we let Charlie play on something like this. I got a Dear Bob claiming to be you saying that this is what Charlie wants for Christmas.
He does want that. That is accurate.
Also, that I told you I could easily afford it because I cleared to $525,000 on YouTube this year. Okay, so
Yeah.
right. Okay. Also, I was told to ask you if a certain Manny moved to New York, if you would go out on a date. And that could be like the old TV show, Who's the Boss? Or something. An updated version of the nanny, just being the Manny without the annoying voice like Fran.
Certain men that are already going to date.
And is that?
Then they moved. I mean, New York would be interesting because I live in New Jersey.
Well, I'm sure they mean if they moved to you.
So the question is, if someone I never met wanted to come be my nanny, would I then date them?
Yes. I guess so. I'm not getting a quick yes. So I would say better not take the job on the hope of dating. You never know. Dating might come later.
Take any job on the hope. Oh my goodness, I don't know what you want. You want me to hold you, but I can't hold you.
Dear Bob, serious business here. So I have chosen gender reassignment surgery. Going from a man to a woman.
Keys are in the bag.
I figure that I can get more attention that way. Right now, my vintage game and gear YouTube channel is fading and it needs a fresh coat of paint. And I think this is a way to go. So my question to you, oh wise one, should I wear revealing clothing once my new breasts are in place? I think of that as showing some cleavage, even if it is fake cleavage, might help increase my subs. Deej and Captain Track say I should go for it. What say you? A friend, Farmer City, Illinois. Their viewer. Chef. It's their subs. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say go for it too. I mean, I won't, but other people, you know. First, it is real cleavage. I mean, it's there. It's not like you're photoshopping it in. So in that respect, it's as real as anyone else who's had breast enlargement surgery. Yeah, I really don't know why would you do all that work and not use all your body to your advantage? And Gary Katzer says cats are assholes. It's my video, but you'll want to mute as there's YouTube library music in there.
Okay, right.
Little kitty. Little kitty. I'll put the link out. There's the link. Gary says Captain Trek versus Captain Trek. So we have Captain Trek and we have Life with Matthew. Trek is a brand of bicycle. Since Live with Matthew does all these bike riding streams and videos, would he be Captain Trek as well? No. No, I don't think so. Gary also says, I discovered yesterday 2 channels had stolen and posted my content as their own. Like, not that they were commenting, but straight up reloaded my content. Well, YouTube actually worked properly for once and took down both videos and decided in my favor. Hi, Rock Solid Productions. Thank you for your notification. The content has been removed. You may take back your claim of copyright at any time if you change your mind. No, you see, that's not okay. You shouldn't be able to take it back. The YouTube team, here is the information you filled in. Well, I'm glad they took down the content. Congratulations. And subscriber loss. Let Captain Trek know that YouTube purges are going on. He lost 35 subs yesterday. Captain Trek, the purge is happening. Doomcock lost 230 subscribers, he said last night. I might not have, shouldn't have said that, but Doomcock had a subscriber-only stream, and he mentioned he lost 235 subscribers in the last day or something. So, I mean, it is public. You can see how many subscribers other channels have. But it certainly made me feel better about my loss of 5 and then subsequently getting them back again. So we'll see. We'll see if it keeps going. Deej is saying it's a fake email. Deej, nobody said who it was. So nobody thought it was you. At least I don't think so. Coach Clearfoss says, hey, Qapla, Coach Clearfoss. Okay, that's it for the Dear Bops for today. Now, I did see some interesting news stories in Google News. No, not that. Here. Okay. The classic Star Trek episode that inspired Avengers Endgame. And it's a next gen photo. Okay. So listen, this is the news. They're not Trek fans. They don't understand the stupidity in what we're seeing here. But I hope the rest of us can appreciate it. So let's see. The classic Star Trek episode that inspired Avengers Endgame. Somewhere out there, is a poorly paid intern who thinks this is classic Star Trek. You know, that's what it is. Yeah, well, it's a very sad day for Whitney Seibold. The 2019 film Avengers Endgame, directed by the Russo brothers and overseen by showrunner Kevin Feige, saw the end of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and there have been absolutely no films or television shows about that timeline or those characters since. The series definitively ended with Iron Man sacrificing himself, and Captain Steve America went back in time to grow old. What a fitting end to the series. But my aside, my flippant jibes. In a recent viewing event called Voodoo Viewing Party, the event wherein fans could watch a movie along with Feige, a fan asked the head of Marvel Studio what his inspiration was for Avengers Endgame and the 5 full years after the event of Avengers Infinity War. To catch you up, the finale, well, okay, whatever. We all know about Thanos. It turns out Feige was inspired heavily by the final Star Trek The Next Generation episode titled All Good Things.
Happened to go out there and not in the car at all. Look back. Look back. It's the only odd thing in the bed.
Well, that's old news, but so the thought is that this is classic Trek. Okay. NASA rover spotted something remarkable above the clouds on Mars. Is it a picture of me? Moon glowing in the sky. There it is. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know if it's remarkable. I mean, it's a moon doing what a moon does. Alec Baldwin. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sorry. Long cough. Homeowner fighting snake infestation burns down Maryland house. Officials. You know what? I'd say okay. I'm not even upset. Yeah. Well, you know what? Sometimes you just got to use fire. If it's snakes, spiders, bees, whatever. The house had to be burned down. Then I say, if they had insurance, pay it off. Causing more than $1 million in damage. As long as they got the insurance, pay it off. That's what you got to do to get rid of snakes. I mean, I'll admit it looks excessive, but if those snakes are up in them there walls, what the hell else were you going to do? Yeah. Oh, well. They're snakes. How good. DNA inside conch shell leads to suspect in 2001 homicide. Jesus. I hope that's not what I think they mean. Global survey finds drunkest country in the world. And it's not the US. Boy, it's Australia! Oh! Australia is the drunkest country in the world, according to survey by Andrew Court. It's official. Australians are the heaviest drinkers on the planet. Boy, Foster's. That's good stuff. Organizers from the Global Drug Survey asked more than 32,000 people from 22 different countries to monitor their alcohol consumption. In 2020, in order to obtain a snapshot of global drinking habits, participants from Australia got drunk an average of 27 times over the course of a year, almost double the global average, which was 15. Pussies. On average, Aussies drank 2 nights per week, but only became heavily intoxicated about once every 2 weeks. Yeah, it's because we drink so much. Interestingly, Australian women consumed alcohol more frequently than men, shattering stereotypes that Aussie males were the hardest drinkers. Crikey! The women are drinking us under the table. And while those down under have always been known for their love of beer and wine, it's possible that they were drunkest country in 2020 because they largely managed to avoid COVID-19 lockdowns. Where do they think they're talking about? The country was on fucking fire. It was on fire, mate. The country was on fire, and then it was on lockdown. There was nothing in between. There was no time to go out and drink. We were drinking while we were fighting the fires. Bars and clubs opened as usual. The country was only plunged into strict shutdowns partway through 2021 when the Delta variant began to spread. Oi, I think you need to get your eyes checked.
What it looks like. It's plain black.
That's not how I remember it happening.
Just making sure.
The survey found Denmark and Finland were tied as the second drunkest countries, with participants getting intoxicated 24 times a year. The United States came in third place, with those surveyed getting blotto an average of 23 times. Wow. A very drunk country. Followed by the United Kingdom and Canada.
Is this with English speaking?
No, it's of all countries. Did you see Aussie women were the highest drinkers?
English speaking countries are the.
Interestingly, Australia's closest neighbor, New Zealand, has reported one of the lowest drinking rates in the survey. In 2020, Kiwi participants got drunk an average of 10 times. Meanwhile, Mexicans, that's how you always want to start a sentence. Meanwhile, Mexicans were the least likely to become heavily intoxicated, with participants getting drunk 0 times on average over the course of a year. And I do think that's a typo, since that is the letter O.
With certain people of certain places.
Mexicans.
No, not specifically Mexicans. There are some people where if you ask them if they're drunk, no matter how drunk they are, and they're about to drive a car, they say, "No, I'm not drunk, I'm just a little tipsy." For whatever reason.
Who's been holding up the damn elevator?
Admitting that you've been intoxicated is like a weakness. So they may have consumed half a bottle of liquor, but they're not drunk.
The U.S. Department of Health donated $1.49 and it says, "Don't talk to Ozzy O'Prey. It's illegal for him to talk to others."
Did Charlie give him his tablet?
No, I don't have Charlie's tablet.
Do you have Charlie's tablet?
Don't have his
Did
tablet.
you see Charlie's tablet?
No,
Don't lie.
I don't have his tablet.
Did we throw it away? Did we throw it away? How soon can another tablet get here?
Are you sure you brought it home from the doctor last?
Oh, yeah. I brought it in here to charge it. That
It was here this morning.
I did get back to the bedroom at some point.
Well, Mom O'Prey and Sis O'Prey are digging around the house to find a tablet Charlie lost.
I don't know that Charlie lost it. Just lost it. Did you let him play in the fridge at all? In the fridge? No. Let him play in the fridge at all? No. You wanted to catch up? Catch up?
Surgeon fined $3,000 for amputating patient's wrong leg. Boy, an Australian court has fined a surgeon €2,700 for mistakenly amputating the wrong leg of a patient. Oi, crikey! The 43-year-old surgeon was fined at the Linz Regional Court on Wednesday with half the amount suspended for committing grossly negligent bodily harm. How much are we going to bet that the drinking was involved? Oi, Coco Melon for the nephew O'Prey. That's Ozzy O'Prey. You should feel the love of Ozzy O'Prey. Ozzy O'Prey. So I'm going to bet this has something to do with the getting drunk. On May 18th, a surgeon who was working at a clinic in Friesdadt carried out an inadequate clarification with the existing medical records and the photo documentation before the operation for the planned amputation on the left thigh, and thus marked the right leg for surgical intervention. The right leg was then amputated without any medical indication. The court awarded $5,666 in damages to the widow of the patient who died before the court date for reasons unrelated to the amputation. Both the accused and the prosecutor have until 12 p.m. on December 6th to appeal the decision. If they do not, the court's judgment will be final December 7th. In May, the hospital released a statement following the incident, which it called a tragic mistake caused by human error. Following the mistake, the man needed to have the correct leg removed above the knee as well. We would also like to affirm we will be doing everything to unravel the case, to investigate all internal process and critically analyze them, Any necessary steps will be immediately taken. Wow. And who is the surgeon?
The dog was picked up at 11 o'clock last
That is crazy.
No, I'm saying.
Thomas says, Bird of Prey, how much will you accept for that tablet you're selling on eBay? Shh. Yeah, that tablet is what Charlie needs so he can drive home with Coco Melon playing. Kronos is still asking. Mama Bray found it. Where was it?
Some boxes in the corner here.
He slipped it between boxes. Boxes and bottles of water. Yeah, just big enough for the tablet to fit in. Charlie likes fitting things into holes.
Now.
And Charlie, remember Karogan wisdom, Charlie. The tip always counts. Anyway, guys. Do you have a tale you could tell? Something quick?
Not the one about.
Whatever. Just say something. Kronos wants a tale.
I'm thinking. Give me like a minute. Just talk for a minute.
I'll talk for a minute. So we'll end with a Sissopray tale. I don't know. Yeah, we talked about the bot.
Talk about the game that you made, making fun of my friends.
Which game? Losers?
Yes.
Yes, we talked about.
You've talked about that.
Yeah.
Did you talk about how we used to hang out and play in a crawl space in the basement?
No.
So, I don't know how we called it the crawl space. I don't know how to describe.
I've never seen another. I've never seen another house like it. No, it's a crawl space.
Basement. Eventually, it was finished. It became Bird's room over time. He decided to move downstairs into the bigger, more private basement room rather than his room upstairs, which was the smaller room because I got the bigger room. And so he moved into the basement, and it's what we call the crawl space. I don't know how to describe it. It's what it's called, a crawl space. It's like a real name.
It's an unfinished place under the floor of the half the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it goes
access area to pipes and whatever.
Yeah. Kind of like an attic of the basement.
It was what's the ranch? It was a split level ranch. Is that what you call the house? Okay, it was a split level house with a basement under half of it and the crawl space under the other half.
Yeah, but the weird thing about the crawl space is where the house got even lower was the crawl space, but not because it started at floor level. Like the crawl space started at like our hip.
Right.
And we had to, literally crawl up into it. And then it was maybe, I don't know, 3 feet, 4 feet high max. And it was awful. It was all concrete. And way in the back was some kind of sewer pipe. And before we decided to start playing in there, the only person I've ever seen the only thing that was ever in there was our cat. She used to like to go in there and meow at us from the crawl space and have those eyes, those cat eyes looking at you. So, one day we decided to kind of make it like a clubhouse. We went in there. I think Joey found some flooring or some what's that stuff you put on the floor?
Vinyl flooring.
Vinyl flooring. I think it was wall covering, but what I'm thinking of is the stuff
paneling, wood panel.
Wood paneling, but now the word I can't think of is the stuff that you put on the floor that isn't tile but looks like tile. Linoleum, which is not what I meant. Yes, it was wood paneling. We had a few sheets of that, and so that got laid down. And we each took a section. I think I put up like New Kids on the Block posters. I was that young, and we would go in there and hang out. And Joey's friend Michael, who's also my friend, but when we were younger, I was the annoying little sister, you know, and that was Joey's friend. Was a little braver than us and a little older, so he took the way back part in the crawl space because he really wanted to explore what was back there. And then I can't remember if this was around the same time or not, but there was also a locker in the basement. That's been before, where he would keep a picture of Sammy Davis Jr. and call him Sammy Babe. Remember that? He would say hello to him. I don't know.
I do.
Yeah. I don't know why we liked hanging out in there. I don't know why we stopped. I don't know why we started.
Because we needed a clubhouse. We needed a place to call our own.
We'd probably winter, I assume. Be really sad if we find out it was summer when we did that. We had the whole backyard and the pool. The whole world, but we decided to put in a space.
It was honestly the most scary space I could think of as a kid. And the fact we could conquer it and make it our own, I think it said something about us.
I was just happy I got a section because there were many times I was left out of things. Yeah. Where's your section? 'Cause mine was nearer the entrance.
Mine was past yours.
Okay.
There was like one corner
Mhm.
that was a close corner. So
Yeah, mine was a closed corner though too.
I think yours was like the opening.
It was the opening in, and then it went to like it was a wall. It stopped, and then it turned, and like Michael went way in the back there, and along. I thought you were somewhere, and then it turned.
Maybe mine was down below the steps.
Maybe that might be it. That makes more sense. Yes. And then of course we never really went in it. So there was the basement, and in the basement was the boiler room. And even when the basement got redone, the boiler room didn't get redone. We never really ventured over to the boiler room section of the crawl space. So only Morris the cat went there, as far as I remember. That's it. That's the hotel. The quirky little thing we did. Do you need anything, Joe? You
It led to the invention of the dart game, which we started playing in there because it was completely pitch dark.
That might be how we wound up in there. That makes sense.
And then,
The dark game was pretty much just like tag in the dark.
yeah,
But it was really dark.
but it was, yeah,
Totally forgot about the dark game.
we'd play it in basements and in hotel rooms. Any place where you get 100% dark. I mean, it was stupid running at full speed.
I don't remember running.
Well, not running.
Just trying to find people and they could be like right next to you.
I mean, I probably think it was probably Michael's way of just trying to touch girls, but
What?
you know,
I mean, not us, but maybe
not
other places.
not us, but
Yeah,
sorry,
no,
not
I
us.
just
Number
knew
one,
He was like,
but I mean,
he was better at it. Like he was a little older and he had
Yeah.
self-control. I'll put it that way.
right,
Like,
self-control.
You know, like I'm sure I was breathing, laughing, and you were too. Like, oh, how will you ever find me in the dark? You know. And yeah, just conquering that fear in the dark.
Anyway, Thomas Bott says, Bird of Prey, how about Nephew of Prey Tale? Let him tell us a story. Charlie? Oh, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for coming today, hanging out. I am getting better, as you can tell. Hopefully next week I'll be better. I'll be back on camera. This Sunday, we will go back to the Twilight Zone, barring anything major happening. Tomorrow, I will try to stream some gameplay, some Call of Duty again. And Sunday will be Twilight Zone. And then Monday we'll be back to BedLife. And we'll see how things go. Thank you all. And Bird out. Kronos, I know you'd like a Charlie tale. He is asleep. And yeah, no. We can get into the details of the Ciso Prey tale another day. I can explain it better. Anyway, with that, Bird out. Qapla. But wait, there's more. The video might be over, but there's more fun to be had. First, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have clicked that bell icon to get notifications of new videos in your YouTube feed. Share this video on social media to help this channel fight the algorithm that favors big media. Also check out www.birdoprey5.com for links to my other channels, various social media accounts, merch store, Dear Bop, affiliate links, and all your Birdo Prey 5 needs. At the main Birdo Prey 5 YouTube channel, you can find all sorts of live streams and unlisted videos, YouTube membership options, and a community section with polls and updates on the channel. On the secondary channel, Birdo Prey 5X, you can find overflow content that doesn't always make the main channel. Subscribe to both channels, please. Thanks for watching. Remember, I stream almost every day. This is Birdo Prey 5 saying goodbye, world. Until next time. P.S. Hail Sassy, hail Charlie, and of course, hail Karoga.